Hey there everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you my latest project, and what the hell was I thinking? I bought an absolute piece of crap. So it's a Kyosho Inferno ST, and it's basically a Truggy, and yeah, it's a disaster. I'm gonna go through the truck and I'll show you what I got. I got it pretty cheap. And if you want, you can follow me along while I go through this thing and fix it up. So here it is. And yeah, it used to be a nitro Truggy, and someone's converted it to electric. Looks like a homemade billet motor mount here. And they've made a plate for the servo, the steering servo right here. The battery looks like they've cut up a piece of some sort of plastic and used a battery strap for it. Looks pretty secure. I'd like to clean that up the way it's mounted and, you know, make it a little bit more tidy, and so that you can put different size batteries in it. You can see it's got a Castle Mamba Monster ESC, which is a good ESC, and I'm not sure what motor this is. Once I pull it apart, we'll have a look and see what it is. It's got a Traxxas TQ radio system. It's not the greatest. It's just the basic, 2.4 gigahertz controller. I'm gonna switch that out obviously to run my own radio gear. There's the remote there. And so there's some weird stuff going on this truck, guys. So I'll show you what it is. So one of the first things I go through when I'm buying a used RC is you want to check the running gear. And what I do is I usually always spin the diffs, make sure they move and there's nothing binding. And you can also see the drive shafts as well to see if there's anything bent. So you can see these, they're spinning, but there's a lot of rust on this thing. It's like, who knows what they did with this thing. And same with the back, spin, check that the diffs are working. There's nothing binding up. And just have a look at the drive shafts there, and they seem to be spinning alright, pretty straight. Rusty, super rusty, man. This thing needs to get... I'm gonna have to tear this whole thing apart and go through it. And now the drive shafts, front and rear. So this is one of the issues I noticed. There's lots of things wrong with this, guys. So I'll go through the whole truck and get it all sorted out. And one of the things you can do is you can spin the front and rear, and you can see whether the drive shafts are spinning nicely. And in this case, they are not. There's quite a bit of wobble in it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I'm trying to demonstrate it as I can. So it's quite a bit of wobble in there. Some other mystery things that they've done here is this brace. I assume they've broken it at one point and they've replaced it with this aluminum tube, so that's gonna get fixed. And what else is going on here? Well, the rear suspension has a little bit of a funny play in the back here, so I'm gonna strip this whole truck down and get it all sorted out. It's just kind of just flopping around there. Servo. Yeah, the servo here. Don't even know what it is. Looks old as hell. So I'll check that out and probably put it in a nice heavy duty gear, metal gear servo. But steering seems to work. Nothing's really broken there. Again, just overall, it's looked like it's been through hell. The Spur Gear, the mesh seems about right. If you can hear I'm moving it just to see how it is. But this Spur Gear itself, it's got quite a bit of wear, so we'll run that until it craps out and it will be due for replacement. You know, the wings there. It's a complete Truggy. Again, I got it cheap, so, you know, tires. Well, tires are pretty shot. Not to mention they've got this ugly spray can paint job, and this tire's torn and it's got a rip in it, so it'll need new tires all around. Now, look at his body. I don't get it, man. Why do people do this? You know, it was, looks like it was nicely painted. Probably, I think they come ready to run painted and deckled up. And yeah, someone's decided to spray can with black, and they did an awful, terrible job on it. You can see all these, all this crap here. It's all this contamination. They didn't even bother to do a, you know, cover the entire body with it. It's a mess. Oh, I'm gonna do with this guy. I mean, there's not many tears in it. Maybe I'll try to, in one of my future videos, I'll try to take the paint off, maybe put some brake cleaner or some sort of solvent, see if we can get that black off and maybe restore it somehow. Yeah, but otherwise, you know, it's all here. Oh, one of the other things I noticed is always check the chassis, guys. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but this chassis has a bow in it. I'll get a straight edge here. I'll show you guys. I know this is a plastic ruler, but for this purpose, it will demonstrate what's going on. You see that, guys? Yeah, this chassis is messed up. And I will strip it down and we'll fix that. So, stay tuned. I'll try to get all these little things here in my coming videos. And yeah, we'll go through it together and I'll build it back up to be one sweet buggy. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe, like, leave a comment. Maybe you've got one of these and you've built it up.